Good morning, sir.
Very good morning. Just let me open my file.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning. So I have changed my entire landscape. Like I was planning to create, like create this thing, like a landscape plus this thing also I changed. I was redoing it basically, because I checked like if I play. So what was happening is scale wise, it's now it's way too big. I increased the scale. I made it like really huge.
Yes, sir.
So I just changing it, like because previously I wasn't able to. I can okay, back face is visible. Okay, I have to fix it. I wasn't able to pass through these things. I can reduce the scale, but it's too big, too big. So I just like increase the scale and changing the design little bit. So because I tried placing this, adding foliage and also it was looking way too dense, like small, like foliage are way too big, and my building is way too small. So that's why I changed this entire thing, changed it, and like now I'm planning to model. I'll do redo basically. I just have to like place it there, right? So it's everything is already there. I just have to place it. So that's what I'll do. I'll change the little design. Okay, Divya is also joining. So what I'm planning is like based on my scale. This now still you can see our scale is huge and my landscape is small. So I have to increase the landscape size now. Go to manage. Do not add new. I want to add like modify this existing one only. Add and click and drag. Just drag. I'm just modifying my existing landscape.
Yes, sir.
And I'm planning to have a like nice. I have a reference. There is a what do you call it? There was like not. I don't know now it's available or not. Like every month there is some few free projects available on Unreal Marketplace. I believe you guys know already.
Yes, sir.
So like a long time back, I have downloaded one tropical forest, and I really liked that. So save it. So I am planning to create like all the foliage, like a landscape, convert it like something like this. If I just give me a start, I start it and click. All right. Oh, this is not required. This is this one. Okay. So I can see. So I like long time back. This like forest was free. So I checked it. It looks pretty nice. You can see quite dense.
Yes, sir.
So I was thinking, so I can like use this as my reference and create some nice foliage. And you can see this entire package have decent, nice foliage. You can see like nice foliage, vines, ivy, everything is there. So I'm thinking I'll use this and create something. So this is my, that's why I bought, basically that was the main reason I modified my scene. I modified my scene. So I increase the landscape, and now based on that reference, it's a like huge landscape. So I have to create a huge like landscape and up and down in road and plan the walk through path and everything. So I'm just planning those things and modifying few things. Sculpting, I can smooth. Let's see, brush size. That's what I'm doing now.
Sir, I had a doubt.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, in my model, like I have to put my house in between the landscape.
Okay.
So how do I do that? Do I do it manually? But how do I do it manually even though? Like, how do I add landscape on top of a model?
On top of a model. What was
Yeah,
your
sir.
reference?
My thing is that Lord of the Rings Shire thing, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
So
Huh.
I have a landscape and grass and everything covering the building too.
Yes.
A certain portion of the building is just exposed, and rest everything is covered by the landscape.
So
So how do I do it?
that section you have to create that part covering the building. You have to model it.
Oh, okay.
That part you have to model it. Rest everything you can add landscape.
So, but
So
how do I like blend it? So,
okay, like suppose okay, I have a one landscape right here, and if I
yes,
want,
sir.
I can go to manage, add one more landscape. Like suppose this is your main model, you modeled it, right? And this is your
Yes, sir.
landscape, you're adding it. So, and place it a little bit down or somewhere and create it. So these are like completely two different landscapes. So what I'll do is I'll just create or like whatever my up and down valley and all those things I'll create.
Yes, sir.
So these two are separate, right? I'll apply the
Yes, sir.
same material to both of them, same landscape material. And then the corners I have to paint. Like I have to like this corner is grass. Okay, let's do it. Okay, I'll go. Okay, where is my landscape material? This one and select this one. Right. So sorry. I have to go to landscape. I paint and I have to select those things because I have already created. So I'm just reselecting them. This one. This one. So I selected them. So now if I zoom in, so what I have to do is I just have to make sure like I have these two have same texture. Like for this thing, I can paint, modify things, and then I can go back to my another landscape. The two landscape you see, select the other one. Now paint the same thing. See, I can paint the same thing here. That's the same texture. Now I have to add foliage or rock or other things to blend it. Like your entire scene is covered with for like grass and all, right? So you have to add grass, rock, and between things, and it will blend. It will become same part of like it will look like same. You cannot see the like surface this line, this scene basically. Have to hide it with grass and with rock and other stuff. Like that we do it. Believe it.
So how many landscapes can we use?
You can use as much as you want, but its landscapes are it's like really hard on your GPU. So if your system can handle it, you can use 2, 3, 4. That's completely up to you. But try to use only one and modify everything with that only. Like suppose I have that will be like easy. Okay, now I have created the basic structure. Basically, I'm redoing my this entire design because I planned because that I kept that tropical forest is in my mind. So based on that, I'm changing it. So now and planning is I want to use foliage from this tropical this thing. Where is my? Where is it? Sorry, what happened? Right. So here is my all the foliage. See, all the foliage. They have like pretty nice foliage. So my plan is I want to use them. So I'll go to foliage. So what I'm doing now, I'm modifying this. So I created this river. So I'll add some plants here. Select or like whichever plant. Like so, how you go about this? Do not select everything at once and try to paint it. Use one plant or two plant at a time and use it. So I'm planning to use one plant, like, or I can select all of them, drag drop under foliage, and select everything with shift, deactivate it, and then switch on one, and now you can set this like 1 to 1.5 scale. Now you can go and paint. You see, it's quite. Now you can plan this thing out, where to place it. I can see the pillars are missing, is still missing. So scale wise, you can see it will change at density. So okay, if I want, I will reduce it a little bit. So this surface I have to modify, like I have suppose something like this. So I'll try. What I'm trying to do is I'll keeping all these plants randomly. Chat. Okay.
Sir, I had a problem with my landscape, so I've just sent it. Like I'll show you.
Okay. What is the problem? Tell me.
So when you zoom in, like where the rocks are, so it's creating a circular, like a depression there. So a little above that, you can see there's a line forming.
This one.
Like a circular shape, yes.
So
that is forming.
So you have to smooth this thing. Like.
Sir, I'm thinking it's not happening.
Not happening.
It's forming a like a very circular shape over there, like spherical shape. You can see it on the back also. The grass also is coming in that shape only.
Like where this
it's
one?
Like a crater sort of a thing.
Yeah. So this is, you have to smooth it. That's it. It will, like, you can.
When I tried smoothing it, it's not getting smoothed also.
And why?
I have no idea, sir. I've tried reopening it.
Smooth works like no matter what you do. Like you can see all stretched. If I use a smooth, it should work. Like paint, sculpt, smooth. See, no matter what I do, it will be smooth. Yes, and if I want to remove it, I can see shift and click on this.
Sir, is it because the rocks have the collision on? I have played some rocks there in my scene.
No, but rocks don't have anything to do with landscape. So landscape, why can smooth it anytime? I believe. I don't know. Or what you can do, you can just send me that landscape. I can check it. Like select the landscape, like wherever your landscape is. Map. Where is my map? Map. Suppose wherever your map you saved it, just right click and migrate the map. Right click. Okay, I clicked on wrong file. It will take some time to load. Okay. So basically right click, asset action, there is a migrate option. So migrate it, only that pack, it will migrate only the landscape. Then I can open it and check it. Okay. Like why it's not happening. Like you can zip it and send me that thing. Okay, now I have to crash it. But otherwise it will waste my time.
सर आपने अभी तक वो स्प्लाइन वाला चीज दिखाया नहीं है.
स्प्लाइन वाला चीज नहीं, हाँ स्प्लाइन नहीं बताया मैंने, राइट? हाँ सर. ओके. Let's create an empty level. So first thing first, in any empty level, you need to have a light. This is your source light. And if you want to have a sky and all, then search for fog. Oh, sorry, fog. Atmospheric fog and exposure height fog. So now you have basic environment is like setup is ready. These four only. Now I want to create a landscape. Let's go click a landscape. This edit layer I can switch on and create it. So this is something for water. Like this is the edit layer. It should need to switch on. Now, if you want to create a spline, if you go to manage, you can see there's a spline option. Click on this.
Yes, sir.
Then you have to create a spline here. Why it's not generating? So what you have to do is to generate this spline, you just have to press Control from keyboard and click anywhere. It will generate a spline node there.
Yes, sir.
It's just a node. There is nothing assigned to it. Then like Alt, drag, and create this thing, rotate. Maybe this is your road, your water, your anything. It can be anything. So like this, you can generate this thing and scale and everything. You can see I can increase with this, increase, decrease. You can see widen it up, narrow it down. All these properties are here. All properties is here. Now, after this, this is your basic function, like basic is this thing. Now, suppose you want to make it like a little bit move up and down and other stuff, you can do it. If you want to do it, you can definitely do it. So now, suppose you want to have a very specific, like suppose you have a road. So you need to create a plane of road. So here, what I can use is, I can use, instead of road, I can use my this water body here. I can drag.
Yes, sir.
Like a model, basically to use a model. So, okay, sorry, undo. So what you have to do is, first thing first, I need to apply this thing to everywhere. So I will select all spline everywhere. You can see all my spline, everything is selected. And based on this also, you can see my landscape will modify all spline. So it will always attach to your landscape. Now this water thing you already have in by default, right? It's basically like a spline only, but it comes with this preset. So you have to do it manually here. Manually assign everything, change everything. Now go and select all spline everything and click on control points. It will select all the control points. And now add that model. Now you can see that model is added here.
Yes, sir.
Model is added here. So scale, you can change. Let's see. It should connect automatically. Just give me a second. I'm deleting those nodes.
So that pipe thing which you showed from that previous project in the starting you showed, right? Sir, वो भी ऐसे ही करने हैं.
नहीं, that is a different, that's a blueprint. Okay. Like this is also a blueprint. It's already inbuilt. The pipe thing, it's a blueprint, it's a separate spline. Okay, I'll show that. It's a separate, that says entirely separate blueprint. You can see spline.
So then how, so I have to make it seamless, right? Whatever object I'm making, I have to make sure it is seamless on both the ends.
It should, yes, like make sure like ending point and starting point should be same, like thickness wise, volume wise should match.
Yes.
This is the like blueprint. If you want, I can send it. This is basically I don't know blueprint very well. Like whatever I have used, I just checked some tutorial, understand researched it and did it. That's it. So because I am not a programmer, so I don't know. So basic thing is like for blueprint, what I'm creating is I'm creating a spline blueprint, right? So you need to have a spline. So you can right click and search for a spline. You can see, you can, where is my spline? Oh, sorry, my bad. So, okay, I'll show you the basic blueprint first, like simple blueprint, empty blueprint. Then I can explain it. So to create blueprint, what you have to do is right click, and I can see blueprint class option is there. Like same like we create material and particle, same thing. Click on blueprint. Now it will ask like what you want to create. So all these things are really complex and like if you want to create scene component, actor component, game mode, all these things are really complex. So what I did is I created one actor, simple actor, and modified it. So actor, like any model, any like you can combine couple of models together and a couple of things together and generate it very easily. So actor, it's an empty actor, nothing is there. You can name it, double click and open. So you can see it's a empty blueprint, nothing is there. Nothing is there. Now you have viewport. This is your model viewer. This is your where you create all the script, and this is your graph. Okay. So what I did is go to this add component, click on this, and there is a spline. Where is the spline? Yeah, you can see water spline because right now it's default. So I can use water spline directly. If I want to use spline, I can use spline. You can see nothing is there, just a node. Go to construction script now. Drag drop it. You have spline. This is what I did basically. So this is I'll show this entire spline. So this is a spline. You can see nothing is there. It's just a spline. That's it. Now, so here what I did is to get the number of spline points. So we have to generate the spline and make sure your spline snaps to your like normal, like tangent. Normal tangent is basically it snaps there. So you create this thing. So one point to another point. If you connect it, it will automatically, everything is there, right click. And you can see that this is spline points, like number of points you want. So by default, 2 points, 1 point to another point, there are 2 points, right? Spline, any spline. There has to be 2 points. That's why create this is basically subtraction. So you use 2 points. And I don't know how to explain this thing like properly. This is like honestly, I don't how to explain it.
सर नहीं चलेगा सर, आपको blueprint ही भेज दो.
We can just copy it.
I'll send this blueprint because blueprint is something I don't know. Like I tried lots of tutorial. It's very complicated. It's very complicated. But for this you need to know language, like script. If you understand how program works, you can do it very easily. Because I am not from programming background, I don't know programming, so it's very difficult for me to understand. Like though there are few things I can explain. So 2 points. This is your construction script. It's by default. It's no matter what you do, it's already there where it is. You can see it's already there because it's constructing our script. So connect this, and you are basically looping your creating a loop of spline. So you create a loop here, and this is generating with last index and generating from this thing. Now, what is happening here is what you are going to loop, right? What you're going to loop? Your location tangent, single point, then your spline, all these spline points here. You can just basically like all the tangents, like your X, Y, Z, everything we're going to loop, we're going to create. So you're going to duplicate. So then you have a, so after that, if I delete this and add a model here directly, I can do that. So here what I did is I added a spline mesh component. It's empty. By default, it's empty. You can see I have added a pipe here. If I remove it, it will still work. Only thing is, what I have to do is, let me show.
Construction script में add करना पड़ेगा.
Add करना पड़ेगा. So if you open this, this spline, spline, how you use it? Drag and drop it in a scene. Okay. Okay, I'll exit my this mode, and this also, and you can see it gives me empty mesh of this function. So suppose I want to create this thing. So I'll go back to my 201. Select this model. Suppose I want to repeat this thing. Add it here. Now you can see the mesh is added here. So right now you can see by default the direction of the mesh is not correct. So you can see axis is X. I have to change the axis to Z most probably. Z, yeah, Z is okay. And then now you can see my model is correct. So now just I have to press Alt and, oh sorry, what happened here? Blueprint. It should be X only, no? Sorry, correct only. Okay, that model direction is not correct. So only thing you have to make sure the model where when I export from Max or Maya, it should be in X direction. That is my main problem here. So I'll just use something else from this thing. Okay, like I have this one and apply it here. Or Z. Yeah, in Z you can see it's working perfectly without any distortion. This is my starting point. This and then I can just simply extend this, stretch this, Alt, drag. It will automatically duplicate the model and rotate.
So, but why is there stretching on the?
Because of the distance. The distance also I have to calculate, and like all these things I have to fix.
Okay.
Like this is like too much, so I have to keep it here. Alt, drag. One more here. Like, usually like curved surface need more polygons, right? Same thing. So curved surface you need more anchor points to generate this. So like this, you can just create any kind of pipe or anything. So just give me a second. I'll export this only now only. Spline pipe. Asset action, migrate. Save selected.
Sir, I couldn't figure out where the landscape is saved.
Where is the landscape? So save as, and make sure select a folder. You like whatever folder you're using, save it there again, and then export it.
How do I do that?
If you go to landscape, like this is your level, there's an option for save as.
Okay.
So save it and save it in some folder, like like where you're saving. Like make sure check the folder.
Okay.
Okay, what happened to this? Why is it taking forever? I guess there's something wrong with my Unreal. Like whenever I'm exporting or saving or something, it's taking forever to do it. Yes. Oh, finally. Quickly. Like for using spline, maybe it can be basic default spline or can be this one. Only thing you have to keep in your mind is the direction of the model, like like wherever in whichever direction is extension, right? Extending direction should be X always.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, it will create problem. That is the only thing you need to keep in mind, and you can do it. I've crashed it now. What is wrong with my Unreal? Why it's
सर एक और डाउट था अभी सर लाइक मेरा जो डोर का है मेरा जो मॉडल का जो डोर ओपनिंग है विंडो ओपनिंग है it has that extra 2 layers of brick and wood like in that reference में है तो सर वो मैंने अभी वो मैंने separate बनाया as a separate model.
Okay.
And there is like a gap for that window and door given to the main exterior model. So now when I export it to Unreal, I have to like duplicate all that border for the door and window and place it on the um, on its places. तो सर अभी प्रॉब्लम ये है कि x और y जीरो किया मैंने मैक्स में, बट सर z जीरो करेगा तो फिर वो कौन सा लेवल में प्लेस किया है वो भी जाएगा. सो इज देयर एनी वे कि x और y जीरो करके कैन आई गेट द पिवट पॉइंट ऑन सेंटर इन अनरियल?
Not center, but yes, you can. If you suppose you want to modify your pivot point in Unreal, yes, you can do it. Let's see. I'll just
बिकॉज सर वो z एक्सिस का इंफॉर्मेशन थोड़ा अगर वो मिलेगा तो थोड़ा इजी हो जाएगा टू क्रिएट द एनवायरनमेंट लाइक बाय डुप्लीकेटिंग इट.
No, we can do it. Like suppose this is my model. So right now my pivot point is here. Suppose I want to change it. So what I'll do is Control Shift and Control Shift and Control Alt Control. Yeah. मिडिल माउस बटन था ना. We can change the pivot point in Unreal. Okay. How it worked? Control and Alt together and click wherever you want to change your pivot point.
Sir, okay. But sir, is there
center पे आ गई?
But is there no option like center to pivot, center to object जैसा?
No, it's not there. So you have to like move it and then, but if you will again click on the model, it will go back to reset back. So Control Alt, click middle mouse button, pivot point, right click, pivot, set pivot offset.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
There is an option center or center on selection. Like if you select this, it doesn't work basically. So okay, create this, right click, pivot, set to offset. So now if you select back, it will always go. Now the pivot point is changed.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
This is you can do it. Okay. So we were doing foliage. Okay. And this particular package have really nice foliage. I was doing that. Where is my tropical forest? Foliage. Yes, you can see I have all this foliage here. So now I plan to use, so I can like, if I want, I can choose everything and drag drop here. But only thing I have to make sure everything I have to paint separately, not everything together. Activate any one and then paint it. Like you see, I can paint it. Then if you're done with this, switch it off, activate other one, then paint it. If I switch on everything together, what will happen? Brush size. It will paint everything everywhere. See? So we have to plan everything properly. Like my, like I'll just switch off everything, like all this small ground, this grass and all. I'll paint it separately. Brush size, I reduce it. And paint it wherever I want to paint. Like like this. Once I painted this one, I can deactivate them and go and activate this one, paint this one by one. And after painting, make sure bake your, because right now you can see shadows and everything is, I tried baking once, so that's why all the shadows are baked. It's not very clean now, so I have to like rebake it again. And
so once you apply the foliage, can you change the properties of that particular foliage?
Like what property you want to change? Tell me.
So maybe like adding the wind animation. I forgot to add the wind animation before applying the
that
foliage.
that is separate. Like all these things are separate. This is like painting on the layer. So whatever you do, like select this thing. Here is the foliage. Double click open, and you can modify your model, modify your material.
Sir, but now if I modify the properties, will it get applied on the one which I will?
Yes, because this is calling from that model, because Unreal don't do anything by itself. So it's calling this texture, this thing only. So whatever you modify, it will automatically reflect here.
Okay, sir. Okay.
You can modify everything. That's like completely fine. And make sure bake it. Without baking, you won't get nice shadow and all. That is very important, but baking is last, because if you, it will, because it's a huge landscape, it will take a long, maybe 2-3 hours to bake, maybe. So whenever you have free time, once you're done with the basic setup, bake it, and then start adding all the details. Until unless you see the detail, you cannot like paint it properly. So make sure baking is very important, because it looks so odd, like everything washed out, right? So baking is very important. You have to bake, and then scene, like for lighting, is like everything. Like if maybe you created a very nice, amazing landscape, but your lighting is bad, it won't look nice. So lighting is very important. So you need to like to make it easy. What you can do is, there is a this thing, Good Sky, which is available freely in marketplace. If you go to blueprint, there is a blueprint of sky. If I drag drop this one here, anywhere, like randomly drag drop. Okay, not foliage mode. So okay, I should have used a new one. Delete and delete everything. Only keep all this thing, and now drag drop this one. So you can see the moment to drag drop, it already have sky, star, your sun, your moon. Right now there is nothing. So because there is light, so this have a lot of presets. You can see a lot of presets. See, clear sky. You want Unreal Sky, Starry Night. You want a noon, cold, dark soul. You can see there's so many presets are there, and you can modify them as well. So use this. This will give you like, this will save some time and give you like the result very easily. Like star, moon. See, if I want to move,
Sir, does this does this thing also add the light revolution thing, or
light what?
So does this this thing the sky sphere, does this add the light too, or is just
no. Light you have to add. Like sky is only sky. This is only sky, no light. You can see there is no light, nothing is there. You can see the blueprint, there is no lights. So you have, I have a light. So select this Good Sky, and down here sky, you can select your light from the scene. I have a direction light. So based on that, you can see now my scene change. You can see sun. If I want to change the sun to moon, okay, should change. Then you have to pick this light one more time. Why it's not changing? Okay. Why it's not changing? Moon. Why it's not changing? Custom time of day. Midnight moon. Ah, here is my spoon. And the placement of moon and everything